Hello again to this wonderful world of Danganronpa 3, where the most asshole of characters has died, except some other assholes are still alive. And now we have to investigate who gracious with their murders by going into the lab. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from... You did it!
Okay.
First we should confirm whether the katana used in the murder really came from here.
By the way,
Still, there's tons of weird looking stuff in this place. I thought it was all a bunch of useless junk at first, but I guess it's not.
sure, whatever.
Sorry, don't mind me. It's just a sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay,
Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here, I'm certain of it.
that's true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his lab after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab too. And yet they came here. Like, her lab had so many weapons. They chose this.
Oh?
What are you guys doing here?
Ew.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway,
I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Huh?
Something for the seance.
yeah.
Yeah, that white sheet over there. We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we needed that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden statue, dog statue, and a white sheet? Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means...
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on this seance before I got the sheet.
Huh?
Study. So let's see. Kokichi took a look around and heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Yep, it says Cage Dog Village right there, the cover, so this must be it. Let's see, what does it say about the caged child seance? Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Oh, is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the caged child is mentioned here. Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the caged child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, and a dark voice with no light.
If I remember correctly...
Just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed down from the caged dog village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on the stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage.
I see.
Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god? Do you mean the wooden dog statue?
Yeah.
When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing at a corner of the room. 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the caged child song. After the song, ask, "Is the caged child?" Then say the name of the spirit. Spirit medium will write in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that is all it says. What the fuck? That sounds complicated.
But...
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works out or not, Kyo has been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. He has been talking about it for so long. Since I was 14. Since I was 14? Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of these copies, I have already memorized it. Kihihi, but I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate.
Right?
Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he could conduct the seance without it. But is it even possible, contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi?
Huh? Well, you know...
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
It's true.
Maybe it's better if you join it.
Huh?
You think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe it or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right.
Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we'll be in the middle. We're in the middle. Kokichi spoke as soon as he was inviting me to go play, as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room. Okay, I guess I'm going to a seance.
Hey,
You can deal with the seance. I'll head back to the crime scene to re-examine the clues. I'm guessing that's all that's going to be to it. Okay, cool. I must say, I don't remember if the first or the second were like this, but this feels very simple in terms of investigation. Which I don't mind, to be fair. It's better than wandering around looking for something.
Hello.
So Kokishi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi. You are most welcome to join us.
Oh.
Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spirit medium, may join.
Oh man.
Oh man, what a shame. Well, Kibo, you're out.
Me?
Why me? I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while.
listen up.
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange
You
juice.
see.
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo.
Why you?
Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come. That's why we're apologizing.
Not mock me.
No one has apologized yet.
Oh man.
Fine, fine, our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us and causing us cancer. Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. How is it my fault? What did I do?
So then.
So now, Shuichi has joined... Sorry, I'm reading it in the other... So now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
Do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped upon. You do this magic circle with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then.
Also, it is dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail,
Terrifying.
but it may also unleash a curse.
Okay.
Got it, I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
Do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Cage Child song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I have copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. I was gonna say to murder. Please commit it to murder. Why do you have this all planned out like you wanted to do it? He killed her, didn't he? Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read it in the dark.
Huh?
We have to memorize the lyrics now?
Oh.
You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here is the melody. Please. I listened to Kia sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics. God damn it, I wish she was doing it.
Okay.
Alright, I think I've got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
Well then.
Let us begin the ritual right away.
How exciting!
Yay, we finally get to see Angie.
So then.
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. And I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie spirit should go in.
No.
I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please.
Tenko.
By the way.
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
Damn it!
And venting your rage onto something that can really cheer you up.
Yes.
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. It seems the two of them made up. That's good. Aww.
So then,
So, you lesbians, shut the fuck up. So now that we've decided on the spiritual medium, let us begin.
Yes.
Alright, Himiko, I'll see you later. Oh, wait.
now I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
Okay.
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility.
Okay. Sure. Weird brag, but okay.
So then,
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
let's see.
First, we must place this iron cage atop of Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind, walk carefully as to not disturb the magic circle.
Yeah.
Okay, you can count on me. I might not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
Fucking idiot.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right, everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
She's literally... Okay, can I... She's literally stepping on the circle. He is as well. I guess we're gonna ignore that, but...
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
That was a expression. Kyo.
I'm totally wiped.
Kokichi's like regretting his decision.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
I want to grab her hat and just shove it down her head, like further in.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Poor Tenko. I would be the same.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. So then...
So this is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it'll be Angie speaking through you.
Got it.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone, I'll see you guys after the seance.
Well then,
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to the one of your choosing. We each stood in a different corner.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved across the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
This is very creepy now, okay. He led us all in the caged child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one?
Props? Okay, props to whoever voices Himiko. Himiko's her name. She did a good job singing that voice, to be fair.
Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl?
I don't like that we heard that sound.
At last, at long last.
Why is this an achievement? What do you mean, game? Why is this an achievement? It's not related with a gift, surely. No. Why would it be? It can't be. Yeah, it's not related to... Why is it like a golden achievement, okay? I'm very curious about this now. Why is it so rare? It's a maximum level? Oh my god. Can I see... Huh. Maybe people never made it this far in the game, I guess. We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Say,
Is a caged child Angie Yonaga? He began calling. Now if the medium answers...
say,
Is the caged child Enji Yonaga? What's going on?
Say,
Is the caged child Enji Yonaga?
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
hold on.
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes? But something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candles again. Oh. Oh fuck. Oh, I don't like where this is going. Oh, she's dead. Oh god, she's dead. Oh fuck, she's dead under that. Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
Cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The sense was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? Tenko?
I see, yes.
I told her she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follows orders as well, but how about we let her out for now? She's dead, guys.
Hold on.
Wait, dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body. Seeing as this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. Guys, there's blood underneath the thing. Guys. Just like setting up, Kyo instructs us to clean everything up. We'll carefully remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
I will remove the sheet.
Oh, those floorboards, the floorboards. The floorboards.
No, that's wrong.
Sorry, the floorboards. Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
Oh?
Oh, fuck.
Perhaps.
Something is amiss. You mean she's dead? Himiko ran towards the cage at a sprint. Why is the body announcement not playing? Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and... Why is the body announcement not playing? Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up and... Okay, now it's recognizing it's a body. I can't believe she just... What the fuck? Okay, someone was under the floorboards. Which few motherfuckers did it? Everything relates to him because it's his room. But why would they call Tenko? What did Tenko know? I know it's not her. For sure it's not her. She's nothing. She's basically nothing. He wouldn't fit under the floorboards, so that leads Gonta out of this. I have no fucking idea. I didn't expect...
Really?
Are you shitting me? Who would have thought there would be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monophone's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Oh, the puke color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this. Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. My fucking god. Second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running.
What?
Tenko, seriously? I was actually beginning to like her. Fuck you, game. What is this? How did this happen?
How this happened?
Tenko, Gonta so sorry. Gonta no could protect you.
Got a minute?
Shuichi explained the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know what's happening. Sunshine or a sign?
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now you should maybe start the investigation right away.
Say,
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tanko, yes?
huh? If so...
What happens in the event there are two murders by two people? What if there are two blackened? Will we need to find them both at the class trial?
That's right.
Now that you mention it, that is a good point. What would happen in that scenario?
Yeah?
What would happen? What of them? What would happen? What would happen? Why do you look lost too, Moradam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do, really. I don't know. Oh man, they're all disorganized. If we can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate. Father only knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
Hooray!
Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. It's all our fault that Daddy ended up like that. It's all your fault, Monofani? Help! We don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right.
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. Love, love. You don't understand that because you've never been in love before, Monodam. Oh god, you're dead next. Daddy, I love you, so please go back to normal. I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart. Aw, you're making me blush.
Here I am.
I'm back. Were you good while I was away?
Thank you so much.
Oh my god.
My adorable, darling cubs.
I'm just gonna enjoy that sound. Bra-da-da-da-da.
With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation.
He's lapping up his own body. Deco body.
Oh, that tickles. Father's intense love is getting me all soaked.
Don't.
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing. This better not awaken anything in me.
Oh, that's so disgusting, but so funny at the same time. That was good.
No.
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax.
Tell you the truth.
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is to just leave whether you get permission or not. Wait, so then who's this body then?
Yeah?
Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover for me while I was gone.
Hey!
Here's your pay like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here. I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Now that Nuncez is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again?
Yeah?
Ah, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates?
I'll answer that.
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
Huh?
First come, first served?
Hey,
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target.
in other words,
If the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim.
now then,
And I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later.
go ahead.
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too.
Father!
Boy, everything is going so smoothly now that Father's running things again. Leaders gotta be able to take decisive actions. Indecision is just the worst. Daddy, you're glowing. You're glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as I live, I'll never let any of you go. You already let. He just left us behind while he was saying that. He never let us go. That's why it was so amazing. Please lick me some more, Daddy. Don't. Oh, now there's a bloody clip of me saying that. Poor monitor. Oh. So to make sense of all that,
Listen closely.
if both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine NG's killer.
Nope.
But we don't even know if there is a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True, we should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
How exciting!
Aha, ha 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 ha. Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited. Fuck you. You fucking psycho, thank you.
Shuichi!
This is bad. This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused and I'm in no shape to help right now.
But you know,
So this is where you need to step up.
listen up.
Listen, Shuichi. Impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah?
Alright!
Alright then, let's check the Monokuma file first. She was killed. Why does it say your chest? Come the fuck on. I can see you, game. I can see you. The victim is Tenko Shabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle of the empty room on the 4th floor. In the middle empty room, yeah. Time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. A stab wound on her neck, the same as Enji's cause of death. It doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Enji's curse. Curse? God, not again. Curse? Oh god.
Hey!
Oh, that is actually very cute.
What? Curse? Kaito, calm down. No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
Maki, please. A dull sound reverberated through the room. Bing bong, bing bong. A body has been discovered. Just battle royale our ways through this. No.
Are you okay? My bad.
I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. Oh god, she really hit your mouth. I'm not gonna get some fresh ale, so I'll leave this to you and Macaroon. She really hit him. Kaito left the room still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is up. The answers.
That's correct.
True, we haven't time to mourn Teko's death as our lives are at risk.
This is...
That's true, but Angie and then Tenko. And to think earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this be?
It all Konta's fault. Konta failed to protect friends again. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. Oh my god, if it's actually resume.
Well...
It's so dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to.
Got it.
Going to bring candles from other room to make this room bright, you okay?
No.
No, that won't be necessary.
Ah,
Yeah, that's not necessary at all. Why?
listen up!
Show him keyboard, show him your new power. Is that what you were masturbating him for? New power?
His eyes lit up!
That's a bit too bright now.
I, Miu Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new
It's a bit too bright, Neo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Alright, Makoto wannabe.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Wasn't Crazy Diamond the name of the gang in Danganronpa 1? God damn it. It's just references to the old games without actually tangibly connection.
Oh, man.
Man, what a lame function. Should have made him like a transformer or something, agreed.
It's okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, that's... Alright. It's a magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, at least it was.
Dear.
It has been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well,
Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
what?
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I have performed many successful seances. Why, I'd even had spirits into my butt.
I'm right already.
Shut up, I don't want to hear about your stupid illusions. Aki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
But
In any case, with all the footprints, I can't make out the original
So
circle.
what?
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
Hey,
Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. Is there something at the bottom of this? It's a wooden statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog God. During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
if I remember correctly,
Hugh said it was about 175 pounds, and that's about the weight of 2 girls. Random fact there, Shuichi.
what?
Thank you, Maki. What do you know about girls? Have you ever touched a woman besides your mother? Jesus. What?
I'm kidding.
Anyway,
Is this...
I fucking love Maki. I hope Maki didn't commit this murder because I really like her. If this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out
okay.
easily. Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding either. Come on, look at the bottom of it. There's surely something in it. Alright, fine. Fuck it. It's the white sheet we used for the seance. It was placed on top of the cage. He was the one who removed it.
Is this...
This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque, and on the back looks like a blood stain on it right around the middle of the sheet.
but
But no okay, so it wasn't the statue. Thank you for addressing that. Which means Soko wasn't stabbed through this cloth.
Okay.
She was stabbed underneath the cloth. Oops, sorry. Wrong button. Okay, I can't inspect the cage. Candles hung on the walls. They're the only source of light in the room. There are no windows in this room, so without the candles it was pitch black. But how did the copper kill Tenko in complete darkness? They're very sneaky. This is cage used in the sense.
Is this...
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. Pretty large iron cage.
okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside. Like Tenko. Oh my god! During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first.
Hey,
Look at this.
is this...
A blood stain at the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Yes, I imagine so. The spatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage. I think you're right. Tenko was under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain this bloodstain, right?
Huh?
Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but at the exact moment the cage was lifted? What? Stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain... Or just she was stabbed and there was blood spatter? Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but exactly the moment the cage was lifted? How? That is a possibility. That just made me confused, but okay. I appreciate how much more confusing now this is. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. Doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
this.
A hole? Looks like there's a space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down there. What? Something dropped down there?
Got a minute?
After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves? Right, let's do it. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be... Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here. It's just a stone I bought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work? Certainly, it is merely needed as a marker for a forehead to rest upon. Like this? Tenko had a forehead on this rock hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Like a stone. There's the body. She took her last breath, crouched over like this. According to Monokuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Ah, wait. Understood, I'll not say a word until the seance is over. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain? Her death might not have been instant, but she could have gone far before she bled out. She couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
Huh?
What do you mean?
What's the point?
You're concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from experience?
That's obvious.
Of course, quick deaths are my specialty. Well then, that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around here. You're right, I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. Thanks. Ah, the floorboard is loose. And it's the one right under Tenko.
why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember correctly,
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
But
Floorboard this thick and heavy couldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose. Yeah, I think that's it.
that cannot be.
Why? Why did this?
I knew it.
Yeah, I know the murder was pretty
But
shocking.
of course.
Of course, I am shocked about that as well, but why did the seance fail? We performed all the steps flawlessly. Seems more concerned by that than the murder.
Ah, yes.
Oh, if we performed the cage style again and summoned Tenko spirit this time.
This is stupid.
Cut the crap, just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance?
I see, yes.
True, it may be best to move past what happened, to know why the seance failed.
That's so.
Whatever, just hurry up. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone. Then Shuichi and Kankishi placed the cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. Then all four of us placed the wooden statue of the dog god upon that cage. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles.
Yes.
Finally, we all sang the cage child song. The seance should have been complete, but... And now that you mention it, I remember hearing strange sound during the song. It is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out for her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokishi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all four of us removed the dog god statue. Next, I took off the white cloth, and then... Himiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it... It couldn't have been when we lifted the cage because there was already blood under the sheet. So the whole thing about her saying that makes no sense. Then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance. But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes? Then when was she killed?
Well, that's...
Yes, that is a problem.
I see, yes.
There is another problem.
How?
And that is, why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out.
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved from the corner. Did someone else sneak in here? Maybe it's because the body was dead, my dude.
What's the point?
Obviously, since this seance was clearly a sham. Maki never was one to pull her punches.
Hey!
Maki, we finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor?
By the way,
Seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light?
It's true.
Let's bring a candle. We'll keep us light from up here. That should be fine. Okay, I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can go down. Okay, got it. Well, I wanted to talk with everyone else. Okay. Pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. And caused a fire. We all died. The end. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues.
well,
It looked pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around this dusty place.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh? Oh. There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it.
Okay.
The blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
is this...
This came from my research lab. It did?
well...
A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too.
Well,
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade's about 6 inches.
That's right.
And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself.
but...
But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach your neck?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible. Then a posture is a question.
Hey,
If the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
It's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the cycle under the floor in the dark? Or or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. They would have to be under the floor the entire time because you can't move the cage with that shit on top of it. Under the table? Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. So blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. But that's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, it's just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
Hey.
Back of the floorboard has blood on it too. You're right, there's a little bit of blood on the other side of this floorboard. Was Angie killed here? Then... Who suggested this room? It was Magic Girl, wasn't it?
What do you mean?
The Tenko's blood spatter here when she got killed.
True.
I wonder, I can't really be sure yet.
Okay.
But these blood stains here are completely dry. Must be some reason these particular stains are dry. Maybe because they're old. Look, part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
That's true.
It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width too. And from what I can see of it,
That's true.
it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. The question is why? Another crosspiece supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall in this portion. Another crosspiece supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this portion is missing.
Then
So what purpose does it serve? Floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the cover did all of this, then why? So they could lift it and move it like they did. Right? You gonna tell me that I'm wrong? She came down in a bubble, dog. Some of the wound has corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room.
hey.
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part has rotted away. It looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. I can get into the next room through here.
That's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? And the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did alright because we had light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. That might make it impossible to move around in there. Then they could have used the light like we're doing right now.
Well,
True. No, they couldn't have used the light. Because we would have seen it. Actually, no, they say the curtains were like very... Like, you know, blind curtains. Very thick and cannot be seen through. There's blood on the back. It says it's very thick and cannot be seen through. It doesn't specify whether light can be seen through it. They use the light to move around on the floor. Is that possible? I think we finished investigating here.
is that all right?
Maki, you want to head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation.
By the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise?
Huh?
What do you mean?
because
If Angie and Teko are different killers, then the blackened we need to vote for is
Right.
the culprit of the first murder, the culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's?
Okay.
Yes, of course.
But
But this is bigger than the killing game for the sake of the two who died. I need to reveal the truth of both their deaths. I understand why you feel that way. If you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. Oh, I get to talk to everyone. Great. The investigation is over and shut, and it's all thanks to me for giving Keyboy's new function. Now then, Cunt Foo's murder is obviously one of you stupid assholes who signed up to this bullshit science in the first place. No, not necessarily.
Huh?
Seriously, the science was clearly set up to lure her in and kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her?
Could it be?
So you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance?
Fucking moron!
There's no other possibility. Shit for brains. God, you don't even know that. It's true that Tenko was alive before the seance began. This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it'll be Angie speaking through you. Understood? I'll not say a word until the seance is over, and then I died. Tenko answered Kyo, so at that point she was most certainly alive. But when the candles were relit, she had already been dead. Killed. That means she was killed in the dark, I'm positive. What time exactly was Tenko killed after the candles were blown out? That may be an important point of this case.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all. Okay.
Why?
First Angie, then Tenko.
How can this be?
Gonto's so shamed. Why Gonto no could protect friends?
Hey!
Himiko. Hey, Himiko. Be strong, Himiko. Gonto, if you shake Himiko that much, she's going to break.
What?
But she's not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
Like I thought.
You must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Okay. Himiko. I said things that made Tenko look suspicious and now this. I'm sorry, Tenko.
Stop it.
Cry later. Huh?
Because
Crying won't bring Tenko back, and if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
Okay.
I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit for Tenko and all of us.
I guess.
You're right, Tenko would want us to figure it out so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize. Okay. When I came to the hallway, a scene most surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. I mean, what? Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm gonna strangle you, you little bitch ass motherfucker. Oh my god. I am gonna kill you, Kokichi. I am actually gonna reach through the screen and fucking murder you. Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, sorry, I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood. Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. Then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard. You stepped through the floorboard. Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
got a minute?
If you're gonna lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything. Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. What bad luck. Crosspiece was gone. Does that mean...
Huh?
Oh, fuck you, Monokuma.
Confidence. Dreams. That's what the Killing Game is all about. Killing Game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own two eyes. Baseball, soccer, mobile games. They're all nothing compared to the killing game.
What is this, a Dr. Seuss poem?
The killing game just can't be beat. Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
I guess time's up.
Oh,
Oh man, it's because you guys didn't have enough time to check something.
Huh?
What are you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to re-research the science against seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately, I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kyo perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew his magic circle the same way as in this picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I wanted to check with finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. At the end of a cross trial, so see you there. I guess she left, the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. He wasn't bloody though when he found the body, so I don't think he killed her. Unless he has a body double. Let's go to...
That's true.
Yeah, okay. It's making nervous? I see, so even she gets nervous sometimes.
Do you want to die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? Okay, but what if I want to go investigate the... Alright, fine. Can I teleport at least? Thank you. She just got her jib too.
Oh dear.
It would appear we all have gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us.
Oh.
That French means that much harder to solve mystery.
don't worry.
Don't worry, I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Gonta. Yeah, Gonta did his best to help. I'd want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito idiot level.
What?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Are you okay?
And more importantly, are you okay, Kaito?
Ah.
Yeah, I'm feeling better now, but wow, Maki roll sure does pack a punch.
I don't know.
It's your fault. You don't need to worry about our dwindling numbers, only dipshits have died so far.
Being said,
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine.
Hoo-yah!
These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Unacceptable.
It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable. Thank you, Kyo. I hope you're not the murderer, because that was relatable.
rest in peace.
Atua, please lend us your power.
But
It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua, considering what happened to Eiji, whom Atua loved most of all.
Well, you know.
She shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Atua.
I also...
So what? Robots can believe in God.
Indeed.
Actually, before I even met Eiji, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean. You might call it an inner voice. It tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble.
Got a minute?
How long are you going to say that for? Atua and Ghost so matter right now.
Jeez.
No, that sounds important, guys, but okay. Yeah, the trial this time is going to be rough. We got caught in Monokuma's trap.
huh?
His trap?
That's right.
Probably made the fourth floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating.
Right already.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
Hey, so
Shuichi, say something.
Huh?
What should I say? Okay.
Okay.
Atua and Ghost don't matter right now. The culprit is among us. So in the end, the culprit really was. No, it's nothing. We can talk about it once the trial starts. Because having a bad day. I kind of feel bad now. Going to do his best to help.
Please wait.
It is true. though I do not know if it can be attributed to God per se. I can hear an inner voice guiding me when I don't know what to do. I can't explain why, but I believe that voice will lead me to hope as long as I listen to it.
On your knees.
Shut up, why the fuck is a robot talking about God anyway? It's unseemingly.
You're so dumb.
That inner voice is probably just a radio or something, like in taxis and stuff.
That is not funny.
It was unwise of me to confide in you all. Oh, poor Kifo.
Listen up.
Try using your brain so I don't have to. My golden brain cells are gifted entire world. Can you not just shut the fuck up? Okay. I respect the Angie and Tango so much since the moment we met.
Shut up!
Nothing's gonna be solved by crying about it.
Right already.
Besides, that was a lie, wasn't it?
It's a lie.
Yep, you guys have figured me out. So there's no point in keeping up the act. I swear to God, that fucking where he pretended to be dead, my heart dropped. I made a joke about Battle Royaling, and then he was just like dead, and I was like, oh no. Kokichi never changes, no matter what situation he's in. On one hand, I would hope they would a crime like that where like 5 people died in a row.
Damn.
This trial is gonna be rough since I couldn't do any investigating. Why did the seance fail? I never did figure out why. She's still more interested in that than the case. It's because she was dead. You dummy. Just take me to the courtroom. This is bullshit. As usual, we walk towards the elevator in silence. As soon as we remaining survivors stepped aboard, we descended. Oh, there's so few of us. Perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster. And so we fell faster and faster downward into the black. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the door parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it? Or despair?
Uh-oh.
Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there are even less participants now. Don't say that. They look depressed. You'll make Monodump sad. As much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth,
Now then,
let's hurry up and get this started.
extreme.
Alas, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content. The third class trial was about to begin. And Naga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game. Then Tenko Shabashira, the Ultimate Aikido Master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. The two were killed, were both trying to stop the killing. Ooh, that's depressing. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? It has to be someone in the screen. There's way too many people. 2 different people? We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. Yes. I'm gonna save again regardless, but you know. Alright. I have no idea. If they moved the floorboards and they reached in with a sickle, they may not have gotten blood on themselves, so it could still be someone in the room, but I think the clue of they could have entered through the other room, I think is important. And Kokichi has more information that we don't have access to at the moment. So we'll see when we get into the class trial next time. I am excited, actually. We'll see how it goes. See you next time. Bye-bye.